Hello guys, welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. And I was asked to look at this mod, and this mod is called Atmospheric by Team Abnormals. Let's get started. So what this mod brings is a bunch of different biomes that you're going to be finding in the overworld, and based upon those biomes you'll be able to craft different bricks that you can use for building. And these are all the building blocks. These are all the building bricks, building blocks that you just can create. There's all the things: the doors, the pressure plates, buttons, trapdoors, fences, everything your heart desires. And there's also different kind of suns with their walls and all the slabs and everything. There's some glass. They don't have different effects or anything like that. They're just decorative. And there's some glass, some plates, right? What are they called? Pane. Anyway, all the leaves for the trees, and then we have some boats also. All the kinds of boats, all the kinds of boats for all the trees that this mod creates. And right now in one of the biomes, and I'm going to go through the trees and all the things that appear here. There's also 2 mobs that are included and some variations for wolves that I'll show you guys in a minute. So this tree is called the laurel tree. And in this tree, you can find oranges. So if you break them, and if you're not in creative, you'll get an orange, and then you can eat them like you were eating an apple. And speaking of apples, if I come over here, you can find a blood orange, which also looks like an apple. That's why I said it was an apple. I set this up like a week ago, and then I'm barely recording it a week later. Anyway, so this is the blood orange. You can eat them, and there's also other crafting recipes for other foods that I'll show you guys in a minute. And this one is found in the laurel also. So there are different trees. This is a dry laurel, and this is a laurel leaf. So this is not dry, and they're found in different biomes. And then we have the Luca tree. And in the Luca tree, you can find Luca bundles. And if you break the bundles, let me go into survival. You'll find Luca fruit, which you can either you'll have to cook them, and there's other recipes I'll show you guys in a minute, but that's how you get the Luca fruit out of it. And let me get back into creative. And then we have, this one doesn't give you any fruit, but then we have the Causa tree and the aspen tree and the other type of aspen tree. And then we have the Morando tree, and we have the rosewood tree. And the rosewood tree would actually spawn these fruits, and then if you right click them, you'll get the passion fruit, which you can also eat, and you can craft and do something. Oh yes, the passion fruit, if you eat it, you become a projectile. So if I get a zombie real quick, so if I spawn this zombie and I eat the passion fruit, you will start shooting seeds, and you will deal damage to the zombie until it's over. And the zombie, I'm pretty sure, is dead, right? Yep, it died. And that's all the different fruits and all the different trees that come. Well, not all the fruits. There's also another fruit over here, and you'll find them like appearing on the sides of cliffs and stuff like that. And if you grab them, nope, they'll fall off like that if you right click them. It's a dragon fruit. I had to go fish it. you can also eat it, and there's other crafting recipes you'll be able to make with it, and I'll show you guys in a second all those recipes. Now then, we have the other blocks. There's the green web, which if you touch, you'll just get stuck on it like a regular web. And there's also this aloe gel, and the aloe gel would actually give you an effect called poison, and you'll start taking damage. So this is the aloe bundle, which you create with aloe, and then you bond them together and it creates that. And then there's the yucca bundle that I show you guys, the roasted yucca bundle, because you're going to need to roast it to create the recipes, and it's getting late, so and there's also the passion vine bundle, which is the passion fruits vines. You can bond them together and create this little block. And here is the whole yucca flower, and it'll appear on top of the yucca leaves. And these are more of the passion fruits, and these are the vines. This is how they'll appear. There's also different flowers, bushes that will appear. They can either spawn upright like this on their side, or some of them even spawn upside down. We also had new cactus, and the way they grow is there starts a little cactus and then they grow to big cactus. Then we also have the green wood saplings, other grass types that you'll find in your world. And then we have this thing called the kurank. Yeah, kurank. And this one has these fruits. The Yangood thing, it's not a fruit yet, because the way you becomes fruit, you have to catch it when it falls. So if I come down here and I kick it, there we go. It becomes the current fruit, and you can eat it. No, you don't get poisoned. Never mind. I thought you did. Anyway, let's continue. If you hit them and they fall down, they'll just create this little plant, and then a new tree will appear from it. So right click creates the fruit, and left click will make it drop down, and if it falls on the grass, it'll create a new tree. Then there's also the aloe plant, which this one's not fully mature. They should have a little tree or a little flower on top, and then you can harvest it and create the aloe, which you can use for recipes for like this block, or a potion that you can drink. And these are all the signs that are also included in this mod. And I believe that's everything for this section. So now let's go to the my chest that I set up over here to go over the rest. So here are the rest. These are the little samples of the fruits or the vines that you'll find some fruits from. And there's also a bucket with the new mod, and then a vine coil you can craft. And then when you craft it, it's like so. And the reason why you want to craft it is because once you have it like this, you can toss it and it'll create a vine thing, and after a while you get passion fruits from it. And this is the new mod. It's a little fishy guy, pretty cute. He'll just be in the tree. See, that's another mod over there, and I'll show you guys that one in a minute. That's all of it in there. These are all the different fruits. So this is the passion fruit. and then this is a golden passion fruit. You can create it like this, and the same thing as a passion fruit. If you eat the golden one, you'll throw the little projectiles faster. And there's also the dragon fruit and the orange slices that you can make. There's really not this is the recipe, the sugar and the orange, and it's also food. There's no effect for it. So there's the oranges, there's the golden passion fruit, and it gives you fire resistance if you eat it. The blood orange, the yucca fruit, and the roasted yucca fruit. And if you eat the roasted yucca fruit, you get persistence. Then there's the currant and the aloe leaf, and there's nothing, you cannot eat the aloe leaf. And there's the yucca gâteau plate that you can craft and make it like this, and it also gives you persistence if you eat it. Then we have other plates that you can eat. These ones don't give you any additional effects, but these are the other plates that you can make to consume. So these are more food items. These are all the recipes that you can make to make those fruit items. And there's the aloe gel. There's really nothing you can do except for consuming it, and it doesn't really do anything. And there's the camille husk and the yellow blossom dye. And there's also a new banner and the pottery shells that you can use to craft the different sands over here that have different effects, different designs on them. And there's also the other smithing templates that you can use to create new designs for your armor, like so. That's why. So these ones, I was wrong. These two recipes gives you slowness 5. So after you eat them, they'll give you health back or hunger back, but then it'll make you super slow for about, how much was it? For about 15 seconds. So in a pinch, you don't want to consume this when you're surrounded in a cave or out here in the dark when the creepies appear. And let's continue with the other mobs. So you guys already saw the Terra. And now we have the Cochinelle. Cochinelle? Sure. And then you can actually saddle it, and it also eats dragon fruits. So this is the Cochinelle, and it will try to find its location, its home. Where did you go? Oh, you went inside the chest? Okay, let's get a new one. So this is the little guy, and then if you find another little guy, and then they both eat some of the passion fruit, they'll come and make a little baby, and then they'll die, and they'll spawn between 2 and 3 little babies. But sadly, they will perish. You will get some husk husk. What's it called? Carnite. And you can use them for crafting over there. And also, if you saddle it, you can get on top of it. But sadly, like a pig, it doesn't allow you to move. The only way it follows your direction, and that's vaguely follow, is you have to toss like an item, and it will go pick it up whenever it feels like it. So this might take a minute, 30 seconds, but eventually it'll go pick it up, you know, when it feels like it, you know. Move. Come on, I have to show the people that I'm saying the truth here. So it'll pick up anything, but it goes to pick up things, and it does it when it wants. So it's just being dumb and annoying and it's not doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing. Now I jump this way. Okay, fine. You can do whatever you want. So once it spawns, I'll try to find its world, its biome, or I'll try to go towards the the ocean where it likes it to be at. Anyway, so we're going to go and I'm going to show you guys all the different biomes now, because I have already showed you all the blocks and everything else you can craft. So give me 1 second and I'll be at the first biome. So the first biome is going to be the Aspen Parkland, and this is it. You're going to find it, and it's going to have these tall trees and then these little trees also, which some of them will have fruit in them. And this is the first biome that I'll show you guys. Now the next one is the dunes. So these are the dunes, and this is another place you'll find the cactus, and also one of the creatures also lives here, one of the mobs. See if I can find it. It's over here, right here. So this is our home turf. So this is where you'll find them, and this is where you can actually befriend them and ride them if you so desire to have that headache of having a pet that doesn't listen to you. Which I have a husky, so I know what that means. She does listen to me sometimes. Anyway, next biome. So these are the flourishing dunes. So similar like the other one, just has more trees and what's the word that I'm looking for? It has more something that I forgot to mention about the Aspen Parkland is that this one also has a different variation of the wolf. It has more trees. I can't remember the word. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Words are difficult. Anyway, next biome. There we go. I was on the ground. Next we have the Causa jungle. So this is the other one, and you'll find these trees here with the fruit and the rest other trees over here too. And this is it. This is a Causa jungle, and this one you can also find a new variation of the wolf. This one looks like this. Next we have the Lorraine forest, and this is it. This is the Lorraine forest, and this one also has another variation of wolf, and this is the wolf that you'll find in this location. Next we have the Petrified Dunes, and these are the location. This is most like a forest, and you'll find these little structure looking things all around, and that's all of it. You'll also find some of the trees on that direction. Then we have the rainforest, and this is it. You'll find this little water, the trees, the Moranto trees, and the other trees that are over there. And then in this location, this is the rainforest. There is also another variation of wolf, and this is the little guy. There's also the rainforest basin, and this is just the one underwater. So over there is the rainforest, and this is the one that's the trees are found just planted under the water. There's also the Rocky Dunes, which is this location right here. I think it's going to be also this location here. I think a couple biomes might be together in this one, but this is the Rocky Dunes. Then there's a Scriplands, which is also this. I think it's a different sand, slightly different. I'm guessing all the sand looking places are together, and there's also structures. I'll show you guys the structures in a minute, but this is one of the structures that appears in one of the biomes, and you'll find a chest in them too with goodies and smithing templates that you'll find. But yeah, they're pretty cool. You'll find them in the different biomes. And this is a Scriplands. There's also a variation of them called the Snowy Scriplands, and it's basically this, the sandy location just covered with ice and some of the bushes here and there, and also some cacti you can find. Alright, I forgot to mention, if you touch a cacti, you get worsening as long as you're touching it. I forgot to mention that during the explanation of the cacti. now we have the sparse rainforest, and it's going to be together with the jungle. There's also the other biome over there too, but this is it. The trees will just be bigger, like in a jungle, and this is the other variation of them. And like the normal rainforest, this one also has the rainforest basin, and it's this location, I think. Then we have the spiny thicket, and it's this little location. It's kind of together with the other biome right here, the vanilla biome, but this is little location here and over there. This is the spiny thicket. It just has like cacti here, and so on and so forth. So there are two more biomes that appear in the Nature's Compass search, which is the Green Woods and the Hot Springs. Although these two biomes, I couldn't find them. I even extended the range of the search. It couldn't find it. And it also, under dimension, it has a blank. So I don't know if these are new biomes that they're working on and they're just placeholders inside the mobs file, making them appear there. But I couldn't find them. They're not appearing in the search. So instead of doing that, I'm going to show you guys the structures that come with this mod, and I'll show you guys the first one right now. So this is one of them. I believe I already showed you guys this one, and this is the one that you can find with this chest and with different goodies. You find them here in the desert looking place, which is actually the dunes. This is where you're going to find them. Right here, this is the other structure. You'll find it in this biome. I believe it's called the Causa Jungle. But I think this is the snowing version of it. And this is where you'll find this biome, and it's a trap. I didn't know that. If you open the chest, everything will fall down, and you'll be trapped down here. And you'll probably die in the process. But if you survive the chest with some goodies, and it's also trapped, so be careful with it. But these are the goodies. I'm pretty sure that was instant damage or something like that done by a dispenser. I didn't know it was going to happen. That was kind of interesting, kind of fun too. I kind of gave it away, and this one has like nothing on it, but it's pretty cool that it's a trap chest that makes the floor falls down, and then if you survive and if you come back, I guess, you'll be able to get these goodies. And there's one more structure, and I'll show you guys in a minute. And this is the new type of village that you'll be able to find with these structures, and they have different goodies. You'll find these types of villagers in here. Are you a witch? I heard a witch. Melt. There you are. That's where the witch was at. So you'll find these structures. You'll find this new village. So this is the new village that comes with this place, and it's pretty cool. The villagers still look the same. I believe this is already a variation that appears in vanilla, but this is a whole new style of village that you'll be able to find with the new blocks. And that's it. That's everything this mod has. I hope you guys liked it. If you did like it and you have any suggestions for other mods that you want me to take a look at, let me know down in the description, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!